Earth, a small planet tucked away in a distant corner of the galaxy, has long been watched by a powerful alien empire, the Zorathi. These aliens are known for their cruel experiments on weaker species, and their interest in Earth has only grown over time. They view humanity as nothing more than a resource, a means to an end in their quest for ultimate power. The Zorathi have kept their presence hidden, watching from afar, silently observing humanity's every move. But now, they've decided to act. The story begins on a quiet evening in a small town, far from the cities that most people know. A little girl named Lily, no older than 10, is playing in her front yard. The sun is setting, casting a soft golden glow over the landscape. Everything seems peaceful, too peaceful. Unknown to her, the sky above is not as calm as it appears. Suddenly, without warning, a massive ship descends from the sky. The sound of its engines roaring cuts through the silence. The ship is unlike anything Lily has ever seen, sleek, dark, and menacing. Before she can even react, an alien force field surrounds her, lifting her off the ground and into the air. Her cries echo as she struggles against the invisible force that holds her captive. In a flash, she's pulled into the belly of the alien craft. Her screams are drowned out by the thundering sound of the ship's engines as it shoots up into the sky, disappearing into the night. Her parents, meanwhile, are still inside their home, unaware of what's happening just outside. But Lily's father, Jason, hears something. A faint hum. He steps outside to find nothing but an empty yard. His heart races as he calls for Lily, his voice trembling with fear. He runs to the street, scanning the sky, but there's no sign of her. Panic begins to set in. Jason calls out for his wife, Mia, who rushes outside, looking confused. They both search the yard, calling Lily's name, their voices growing frantic. Then, Mia notices something strange. The grass is bent in a pattern that seems unnatural. The wind picks up, and the hairs on the back of her neck stand on end. Jason turns to her, fear clouding his face. Where is she? She was just here, just a minute ago. The couple races inside to check if Lily somehow snuck back into the house. They search every room, but there's no sign of her. Jason grabs his phone, dialing the local authorities. He tells them about the strange disturbance, but the response he gets is cold and dismissive. The officer on the other end tells him to calm down, that it's probably just a trick of the mind, that children often run off. But Jason knows something is wrong. His heart tells him that Lily didn't just wander off. He explains to the authorities, trying to make them understand the seriousness of the situation, but the officer tells him there's nothing they can do unless there's actual evidence of a crime. Jason insists that something far worse has happened, that Lily has been taken. But the officer simply sighs, telling him to wait until morning. Frustrated and desperate, Jason grabs his wife's hand and tells her they need to act. They don't have time to wait. Mia, although terrified, agrees. Together, they make their way to the nearest police station, hoping someone there will take them seriously. However, when they arrive, the station is eerily quiet. No one is around. They find an officer at the desk, but the man looks unresponsive, as if he's in a daze. Jason explains the situation again, but this time, he sees the officer's eyes narrow. The man looks them up and down, as if considering something. Listen, he says, his voice low. There's more going on here than you think. Before Jason can ask what he means, the officer's expression hardens. You don't know who you're dealing with. Suddenly, Jason hears a noise from behind him. He spins around, but there's nothing there. Then, the officer speaks again, but this time, his voice is colder, almost as if he's not speaking to them at all. They're watching. You need to stay quiet, or you won't get your daughter back. The atmosphere in the room shifts. Jason's instincts tell him that something far beyond the ordinary is at play. The officer, though strange in his demeanor, isn't the real danger. Jason's thoughts race back to the strange ship he had seen in the sky earlier. He realizes that this isn't just some random abduction. It's the Zorathi. The officer, sensing Jason's realization, stands and turns away, his back now turned to the couple. His voice is barely a whisper. Your daughter is not the first. And she won't be the last. Jason and Mia exchange a look of horror, their worst fears confirmed. The Zorathi are real. And they've taken Lily. The very idea sends a shiver down their spines. But they know one thing now, they have to fight back. The race against time has just begun, and the fight for Lily's life will soon reveal a truth that will change Earth forever. For centuries, Earth has been under the watchful eyes of the Zorathi. These powerful aliens have infiltrated human space, quietly monitoring every movement, but they have never known the secret that Earth has been hiding from them. A secret so vast, so powerful, that it could change the course of history. While the aliens believed humanity to be defenseless, unaware that they were merely biding their time, Earth's true strength remained hidden. High above the Earth's surface, far beyond the reach of prying alien eyes, a massive, multi-generational fleet has been secretly built, waiting. Waiting for the moment when Earth would need to defend itself. This fleet, a covert project, has been in development for centuries. It was designed to be Earth's last line of defense, built in complete secrecy to avoid detection by the Zorathi. The fleet consists of advanced ships, the designs a perfect blend of human ingenuity and alien technology reverse-engineered from encounters with other hostile species. The project was meant to stay hidden, only activated when Earth was pushed to the brink of destruction, when all hope seemed lost. And now, that moment has arrived. Back on Earth, the news of Lily's abduction spreads like wildfire. Her disappearance triggers something far greater than just panic, it activates a hidden protocol. A small signal, faint but unmistakable, has been sent out from a secret location on Earth. The message is brief, simple, and chilling: Lily has been captured. It is a call to action, a silent signal that reaches deep into the vastness of space, directly to the fleet orbiting far above. As the signal is received, a series of events unfold. Inside the hidden command center, the fleet's activation sequence begins. Deep beneath the Earth's surface, a small team of scientists and military personnel monitors the signal. They know that they have only moments before everything changes. Without hesitation, they initiate the protocols that have been in place for centuries. The defense systems of Earth power up, triggering the most advanced weapons humanity has ever created. The first ship of the fleet, an immense warship named Eagle's Wing, stirs to life. Its engines, powered by a combination of alien and human technology, hum with a power that has never been seen before. A series of smaller, more agile ships, each uniquely designed for different tasks, begin to activate. These ships are not just weapons, they are the culmination of Earth's most brilliant minds, trained for this very moment. They have lived in secret, hidden from the world, but now they are called into action. What's even more remarkable is the crew of this fleet. They are not soldiers from Earth's armies, nor are they professional pilots. These are ordinary people, teachers, engineers, farmers, scientists, people from all walks of life, each of them chosen years ago for their unique skills and abilities. They've spent their entire lives training for a moment like this, knowing that one day, they might be called to fight for the survival of their world. But most of them have never been told why. They've lived with the knowledge that they might be needed, but have always believed it would be a distant, far-off threat. Until now. As the fleet systems come online, a message is sent to every crew member, giving them one simple instruction: prepare for battle. For most of them, this is the moment they've been waiting for. They've spent years in secret training, learning to operate the advanced ships, understanding the alien tech that powers their vessels. They know the stakes are higher than anything they've ever faced. Earth's future depends on them. But there is no time for hesitation. As the fleet's ships begin to move into position, a sense of urgency fills the air. The crew members are ordinary humans who have always lived regular lives. Now, they must leave those lives behind. They must face an enemy unlike anything humanity has ever seen. The pressure is immense. Some of them feel the weight of the mission bearing down on them, wondering if they are truly ready. Others, like Captain Mia Reyes, have always known that this moment would come. Mia, a former teacher turned commander, feels a deep sense of responsibility as she looks out over the vast expanse of space. She was one of the first to be chosen for this secret fleet, and she knows that the lives of billions rest on her decisions. She looks to her crew, her heart heavy with the weight of their mission. As the ships begin to align in formation, Mia addresses her crew. We've been waiting for this moment our entire lives. This isn't just about protecting our families, it's about saving the future of humanity. We know the stakes, and we know what we have to do. Earth has always been a peaceful world, but now we fight, not just for survival, but for the freedom of every human being on this planet. Her words echo in the hearts of her crew, and for the first time, the fear begins to fade. They have trained for this. They are ready. But as the fleet begins to engage its first defense systems, a new problem arises. The Zorathi, unaware that Earth has such a force, will never expect this kind of resistance. They will be shocked by the sudden appearance of humanity's hidden fleet. But the question remains, will it be enough to stop them? Will these ordinary humans, thrust into extraordinary circumstances, be able to save Earth and rescue Lily? With the first ships launching into space, and humanity's hidden defense now in motion, Earth's final battle begins. The fleet is finally in motion. After years of secrecy, training, and waiting, Earth's hidden defense system has come alive. The ships, sleek and deadly, now float silently in space, poised to strike. The mission is clear: rescue Lily and stop the Zorathi from their cruelty. This is no longer just about one child. It is about humanity's survival and the future of Earth. As the crew of the Eagle's Wing, the fleet's flagship, watches from the command deck, the first target appears on the radar, a Zorathi supply ship, traveling through the outer edges of Earth's solar system. The ship is large, heavily armored, and brimming with supplies intended for the Zorathi mothership. It's the perfect opportunity to strike. Captain Mia Reyes, a woman who has never truly seen combat before, grips the armrests of her chair. "This is it," she says, her voice calm but filled with purpose. "Our first move. We need to make it count." The fleet has trained for this moment, but no one knows how well their ships will hold up in real battle. These vessels have never been tested in combat before, and the crew, while skilled, is made up of ordinary people, teachers, farmers, engineers. Each one now turned soldier in defense of their home. But there's something that the Zorathi didn't expect: human resolve. The desire to protect their loved ones, their homes, and the planet they call home. This desire burns brightly in every crew member's heart, and it drives them forward. The Eagle's Wing leads the charge, followed by smaller, faster ships. They don't have the brute force of the Zorathi warships, but what they do have is speed, stealth, and strategy. They're outnumbered, but they've come prepared. As they close in on the supply ship, Mia orders the fleet to split into smaller groups. The plan is to use guerrilla tactics: hit fast, hit hard, and get out before the enemy has time to retaliate. The fleet moves in as silently as shadows, using the dark side of the moon to hide their approach. The Zorathi ship is unaware of the danger, believing Earth's ships are still nothing more than a myth. But just as the Zorathi ship enters firing range, the fleet strikes. A series of quick, precise attacks disables the Zorathi ship's outer defenses. Laser beams slice through the dark vacuum of space, hitting key weak points on the ship. The smaller ships launch drones equipped with advanced AI systems designed to hack into the alien technology. The drones infiltrate the Zorathi supply ship systems, disabling its shields and weapons with remarkable precision. The Zorathi have no time to react. The attack is fast, ruthless, and effective. The Zorathi ship, unable to fight back, begins to lose power, drifting helplessly through space. The Earth fleet pulls back, vanishing into the darkness before the aliens can launch a counterattack. Back on the Eagle's wing, Mia and her crew watch in stunned silence as the first victory is achieved. The tension in the air is thick. They've succeeded, but there's no time to celebrate. "We've made our point," Mia says. "We've shown them we're here. Now we prepare for more." But the Zorathi, though shaken, are not fools. They quickly realize that Earth's fleet is much larger than they had anticipated. The suddenness of the attack, combined with the technology the humans are using, makes it clear, Earth is not as defenseless as they thought. The Zorathi's initial belief that humans were weak, unable to fight back, is now in question. On the Zorathi mothership, the highest-ranking officers are in a state of panic. "This is impossible," one of them mutters, pacing the command room. "We knew Earth was a developing world, but this is something else. These humans have technology we've never seen before." As the Zorathi begin to assess the damage to their fleet, they realize that this first strike was only a small taste of what Earth is capable of. The Earth fleet is vast, hidden away in orbit, ready to strike again and again. The Zorathi, once confident in their superiority, begin to question everything they thought they knew about humanity. Their underestimation of Earth's potential could prove to be their greatest mistake. Back on Earth, the world is waking up to the reality of the war. News spreads fast, humans have fought back. The first victory over the Zorathi has ignited something inside every corner of Earth. People who never believed in the idea of a secret fleet, in the concept of humanity fighting back, now see the truth. Earth is not weak. Earth is not helpless. And Lily's suffering has sparked something deeper than just anger, it has sparked a resistance that no alien force can easily crush. The Zorathi, who once ruled the stars with ease, now face a humanity that will not bow down. The resistance is growing, and it's spreading faster than the aliens can track. Ordinary people, once unaware of the fleet above, are now rallying to the cause. They stand ready to fight, to protect their homes and loved ones, just like the brave men and women in space. In space, the Earth fleet prepares for the next phase of their plan. Their victory has shown them what's possible, now, it's time to build on that momentum. But the Zorathi are regrouping, and they're about to realize just how dangerous humanity truly is. The first strike has been successful, but the war is far from over, the battle has only just begun, but the stakes are now higher than ever. The Zorathi mothership, a massive and terrifying vessel, looms in the distance, its dark hull blotting out the stars. It is there that Lily, the little girl who sparked a movement, is being held captive. The mission is clear, rescue Lily. But the odds are overwhelming. The Earth fleet is still relatively small, and the Zorathi are a far more advanced and dangerous force. Yet, despite the odds, humanity has something the Zorathi do not: resolve. Captain Mia Reyes stands at the command deck of the Eagle's wing, staring at the towering image of the Zorathi mothership on the screen. The plan is simple: infiltrate the alien vessel, rescue Lily, and escape before the entire Zorathi fleet can retaliate. But as they approach, the reality of the task begins to sink in. "We can't do this alone," Mia says, her voice firm but filled with urgency. "We need to take out their defenses first, or we won't stand a chance." The fleet's crew, a mix of ordinary humans who've been thrust into extraordinary circumstances, works together as one. Strategic units are assigned to disable the Zorathi's outer defenses while the smaller ships are tasked with distracting the mothership's fighters. The fleet's use of guerrilla tactics is crucial. Earth's ships are fast and maneuverable, and the Zorathi are unprepared for the kind of attacks they're facing. The AI systems in the ships calculate precise strikes on weak points in the Zorathi defenses, allowing the humans to systematically break down the alien vessel's shields. As the fleet engages in fierce space battles, the air is thick with tension. Laser beams streak across the dark void of space, and explosions light up the battlefield as alien ships explode in brilliant flashes of light. The Zorathi, accustomed to overwhelming power and dominance, are caught off guard by the sheer determination of Earth's fighters. Every shot fired, every maneuver executed, is fueled by a single purpose: to save Lily. But the Zorathi mothership is enormous and heavily fortified. Despite the humans' innovative tactics, the aliens respond with ruthless force. Their fighters swarm like hornets, closing in on the Earth fleet. Larger Zorathi warships begin to deploy, and the battle takes a dangerous turn. The Earth fleet is being overwhelmed, outnumbered by the Zorathi's superior ships. Brace for impact. Mia shouts, as the Eagle's wing narrowly dodges a blast that would have destroyed it. The ship's hull shudders, but it holds together. The crew is in a state of constant alert, making split-second decisions to avoid being wiped out by the alien assault. But the fleet does not falter. With every close call, the humans grow more determined. The thought of Lily's suffering, trapped in that alien vessel, drives them to push forward. Each crew member knows that this fight is more than just a battle, it's a fight for the future of humanity. For every family, every child, every person who has been wronged by the Zorathi. Then, a surprising turn of events happens. As the battle rages on, something unexpected occurs. Lily, through her unimaginable suffering aboard the Zorathi ship, unknowingly activates a hidden power within humanity's DNA. The pain she has endured triggers an ancient psychic ability that all humans share but have never fully unlocked. This ability, linked to the strongest emotions, pain, love, fear, hope, creates a psychic connection between humans when they experience extreme emotional states. Lily's pain sends out a ripple, a pulse that resonates throughout the Earth fleet. Every human on board the ships feels it, like an invisible tether connecting them all. The connection is instantaneous, and the fleet feels the intense clarity that comes with it. They now share one mind, one unified purpose. The strength of this shared bond amplifies their resolve and their combat effectiveness. They can anticipate each other's moves, communicate without words, and fight with a level of coordination that the Zorathi have never seen before. This psychic connection gives the Earth fleet an edge they never expected. They are no longer fighting as individuals but as a single, unified force. Each ship moves in perfect sync with the others, making the most of their speed and agility. The AI systems, now enhanced by this psychic link, predict the movements of the Zorathi ships, making it easier to outmaneuver and disable them. The Zorathi, sensing something has changed, scramble to adjust their tactics. But it's too late. The humans are now unstoppable, their power and coordination unmatched. The Zorathi are forced to retreat as the humans push forward toward the mothership. Inside the Zorathi ship, Lily, though still trapped, feels a shift. The psychic connection created by her pain gives her a sense of hope, something she hadn't felt since she was taken. She senses the presence of the humans coming for her, and her heart races with the knowledge that they are fighting for her, and for everyone else who has been wronged by the Zorathi. As the Earth fleet prepares to breach the mothership's defenses and make their way to the heart of the vessel, they face one final challenge: reaching Lily. The Zorathi will stop at nothing to keep their prized captive, but the bond that now unites humanity will not be broken. With one last push, the fleet launches its final assault, determined to rescue Lily and bring her back to safety. The Earth fleet has proven its might. The Zorathi may have underestimated humanity once, but they will not make that mistake again. The battle for the future of Earth is far from over, but with Lily's power awakening within them, the humans have found a new strength, one that the Zorathi will soon come to fear. The final battle is upon them. The Earth fleet, battle-worn but unyielding, stands ready outside the massive Zorathi flagship. This is it, the moment they've fought for, the moment they've risked everything for. The dark silhouette of the Zorathi mothership looms before them, its intimidating size a reminder of the vast power the alien empire once held. But now, the situation is different. The Zorathi are in disarray, and humanity has found its strength. The Eagle's wing leads the charge, the heart of the human fleet, alongside its smaller, agile ships. Every human on board, from the commanders to the enlisted crew, has been fueled by a single purpose, to avenge those who suffered at the hands of the Zorathi and to rescue Lily, the symbol of humanity's new resolve. The Zorathi never expected Earth to fight back. They never believed that humans, weak and divided, could come together to form a force strong enough to challenge their empire. But Earth has proven them wrong. The battle begins as Earth's fleet moves toward the flagship. The Zorathi warships, once so imposing, are now unable to match the sheer willpower of humanity's forces. The psychic connection activated by Lily's pain has enhanced the fleet's coordination and combat efficiency. They are no longer just soldiers, they are a unified force, operating with the precision and clarity of a single mind. The Zorathi, despite their superior technology, are losing ground. Captain Mia Reyes gives the signal. "Charge in," she orders. "We're taking this fight to their leader." With that, the fleet closes in on the mothership. Zorathi fighters swarm to intercept, but the humans' guerrilla tactics, now enhanced by their psychic connection, allow them to slip past the alien defenses and head straight for the heart of the vessel. The Zorathi never expected such a coordinated, relentless assault. They are caught off guard as Earth's fleet breaches the flagship's outer defenses. Inside, the crew of the Eagle's Wing knows that they are about to face their greatest challenge. They enter the heart of the mothership, where the Zorathi overlord, the one who orchestrated Lily's abduction and torment, is waiting. The walls of the alien ship are cold and metallic, the air thick with the scent of fear and alien technology. The battle has reached its final stage, and there is no turning back. The alien overlord, a towering figure draped in dark robes and exuding an aura of authority, stands before them. His alien eyes glow with malice as he sneers at the human intruders. "You think you can defeat us? You think you can challenge the might of the Zorathi? You are nothing but insects." But the overlord has underestimated the power of humanity. He may have believed that humans were weak and divided, but he is wrong. The collective strength of humanity, born from the pain of lost loved ones, from the sorrow of seeing children suffer, and from the unbreakable bonds of love, now rises to overwhelm him. Lily's psychic connection has awakened something deep within every human heart. The anger, the pain, and the determination to protect one another have turned into a force stronger than any weapon. The battle between the humans and the Zorathi overlord is fierce. The humans fight not only for their lives but for every life the Zorathi have ever destroyed. The overlord, desperate to break their spirit, tries everything he can to crush them. Using his advanced alien technology, he unleashes waves of destruction, trying to sow doubt and fear in the human fighters. He attacks their minds, seeking to disrupt their unity. But it is too late. The strength of their shared rage, sorrow, and love is far greater than any force he can summon. One by one, the Zorathi's forces fall, unable to stand against the human resolve. The overlord, realizing he is losing, makes one last-ditch effort. "You cannot defeat us," he screams. "We are eternal." But his words are hollow. Humanity has already won. In one final, climactic strike, the Zorathi overlord is brought down, his empire shattered along with him. The Earth fleet, having faced overwhelming odds, emerges victorious. The Zorathi, once the rulers of the stars, have been defeated, not by superior technology, but by human will. With the overlord's death, the Zorathi empire begins to crumble. Their forces retreat, their ships flee, and their once great empire disintegrates. Humanity has made its stand, and the universe will never forget it. Earth is no longer a passive world, hiding in the shadows. It is a force to be reckoned with. The once hidden fleet is now an open symbol of humanity's strength, and the universe learns that Earth is no longer weak. As the fleet returns home, the people of Earth begin to celebrate their victory. The Zorathi threat is over, but the war has changed the world forever. Lily is reunited with her family, her rescue marking the end of a chapter but the beginning of a new era for humanity. The final scene shows the Earth fleet as it enters the atmosphere, the ships descending into the calm skies above. The leaders of the fleet, tired but proud, know that the fight is far from over. The Zorathi Empire may have fallen, but there are other threats out there, other challenges that await. Earth is no longer the underdog, it is a protector, standing tall against any who would dare threaten it. The camera lingers on Lily, holding her mother's hand as they watch the ships land. A hopeful future shines ahead of them, one where humanity's indomitable will always guide their path. And as the fleet prepares for whatever comes next, one thing is certain, Earth will fight and Earth will win.